what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm once again going to be doing a part 2, or once again doing a video on the Italian ruler video. Now last Sunday, I did the first episode, so basically a summary of what happened in that episode was I became the ruler of Italy, invaded Slovenia, invaded former Yugoslavian states, and Albania. Invaded Greece with the help from Turkey. Turkey and Azerbaijan became allies. Me and Turkey invaded Bulgaria. And then the last thing I did was I made a sort of colony of I almost called it Libya. So today is going to be a part 2 of this series. So I hope you guys will enjoy, and let's get right into it. So we are picking up right after I puppet slash colonize Libya. Right after that, there is a secret alliance that I really don't know about. That is Egypt, Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia. This alliance is really that if I go ahead and invade another country in North Africa or maybe Turkey does it, or Azerbaijan does it. I don't think Azerbaijan would do it because they're not as powerful as me and Turkey. All of these countries would come to war. It's sort of like how NATO is with other countries outside of NATO, especially Russia. So if I declare war on Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, and Egypt will come to the aid of Tunisia, probably invade Libya, maybe get other countries involved. I don't know, because I don't know this alliance exists, but to this episode I'm not going to be invading more of Africa. Today we're going to be focusing on Europe. So the first thing is me and Turkey declare war on Romania. Now I said I wanted to wait last time, but we are now fully weighted, and we are invading Romania. So let's get started. So first thing to happen is actually Romania knowing about this. They quickly mobilize and actually invade a little bit of Turkey and some parts of former Serbia. Yeah. But that is stopped until they're met by Italian and Turkish forces and are, well, pushed back to the border. With this, Turkey starts invading southern Romania, capturing the coast pretty easily, and pushing in. I gather my forces and invade Romania too, capturing the capital city of Bucharest. And this leads Romania to surrender as, well, we captured their capital. So this is going to be the peace agreement. Turkey here is going to get this chunk of land, and I'm going to get the rest of it. So this goes to me, which I will erase the border, and this goes to Turkey. So let's go ahead and erase the border. First thing, this goes to Turkey. And this part of Romania goes to me. There we go. So the first war of this episode is now, well, done. Just like that. Next thing to happen is I declare war on Moldova. That's the wrong tool. I declare war on Moldova. With this, I easily breeze through the country. Me barely even taking land, Moldova surrenders because they know that I'm way more powerful than them, and they won't stand a chance against the Italian forces. Now, Turkey does not border Moldova. Well, they might a little bit, but it wouldn't make sense if they got at least a little bit of Moldova. So, Turkey just let me take it. So, well, also Turkey didn't really play in this war. But yeah, now we captured pretty much all the Balkans, besides if you consider Hungary the Balkans, which I sort of do. Yeah, so that, speaking of Hungary, well, I declare war on Hungary shortly after the Moldovan war. And this causes a chain reaction of war. Lots and lots of it. Hungary is allies with Poland, so they join. Next thing to happen, well, Poland knows that they have to move troops to Hungary, so they move through Slovenia, which draws them into the war. Ukraine joins the side of the blue team, hoping to get lands out of Moldova and maybe some of Slovakia. But this does make a chain reaction to Russia declaring war on Ukraine, because everyone knows that Russia is probably going to invade Ukraine, especially in a few months. I mean, next Sunday video will not be a part 3 of this. It will instead be a World War III scenario. I'm basically going to just color in countries and maybe have them fight in a different video. But yeah, that's next week's video, just to let you guys know. With this, Russia also declares war on Georgia. Belarus is very pro-Turkey, or pro-Russian. I'm stuttering a lot. Is very pro-Russian, so they join on the side of Russia. Also, Poland and Belarus don't have the best relation. Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia joined the side of the blue team. And last thing to happen is actually just Finland doing their own thing, as Finland does, and invading Russia. Now, they're not a part of the blue team, so they're not going to be helping them out. They're just going to be invading Russia because, well, they're good at doing that. So this is the war. So we have me, Turkey, Azerbaijan, and basically, yeah. And we have most of Central Europe. Well, if you consider Czechia and Austria Central Europe, which I pretty much do. I don't really know Central Europe other than it's pretty much Northern Balkans and Poland. Slovakia is on the side of the red team. Belarus, same. Finland just doing their own thing. The last thing to happen is Armenia joining the side of the blue team, so they declare war on Azerbaijan, which they're on the red team. It just doesn't show that. So the first thing to happen is, well, Poland obviously sort of invading Slovakia, so they move in and really capture the country, and go into Hungary and start a massive push into Italy. By this time, Ukraine is done mobilizing, so they push into my Moldovan territory and a little bit of Turkey. Poland and some Lithuanian forces join together and take over Kaliningrad. Up here near Finland starts a push into Russia, all throughout the border, threatening this peninsula and St. Petersburg. Over here, Russia starts invading from Crimea and from eastern Ukraine. It's taking a while to fill the border. There we go. And Belarus starts invading Latvia and takes over the capital of Lithuania, but they do not surrender yet. They also invade a little bit of Poland and a little bit of Ukraine with help from Russia. And the last thing is rebels in Georgia rise up in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia areas, and they join together to invade Poland. And the last thing is actually Armenia taking over the little exclave of Azerbaijan. So this is how the war is right now. I am done mobilizing, as well as Turkey. So we were the last to get mobilized because we're big powers and take a while to mobilize. Well, so does Russia, but really all their population is literally like right here. So I start a push back from Hungary. Basically the entire way, and Turkey also invades with the help from my forces, invading the little Odessa, little just thing that sticks out that has Odessa in it. The Italians invade more and more of Hungary, threatening Budapest. Up here, near Finland, Finland still continues to do well, threatening more and more St. Petersburg, about to enter it. But as they do, they are quickly stopped by Russian forces and is turned into a stalemate. Only down here, Finland still continues to invade this peninsula, and they cut it off and are beginning to invade the peninsula and even more and more down. Over here, Russia is invading Estonia and Latvia. So, yeah, this is the war so far. It's very, very big. So, next we have the blue team actually pushing back Belarus a little bit. People in Kaliningrad rise up a tiny bit. If I can click the color. People in Kaliningrad rise up, but eventually are quickly put down by Polish and Lithuanian troops. Over here, Russia continues to invade more and more of Ukraine, connecting their two armies. Russia, Turkey, and the my army end up meeting, and well, Ukraine is probably gonna die first. So all of these countries are going to back off from Hungary, as they're mainly focused on Hungary, and going to help Ukraine, since it is a sort of power. This gives us a chance to invade more and more of Hungary, capturing Budapest, invaded Slovakia, since I already invaded Slovakia, and knocking on the doorstep of Poland, creating another front over here. Over here, Russia, Azerbaijan, and Turkey are invading more and more of Georgia. They capture the capital, Tbilisi, I really don't know, Tbilisi, and the country surrenders. So we have our first country that has, well, no, I was about to say our first country that surrendered, but no, Hungary and Slovakia have. Now their main focus over here is to invade Armenia, and well, that goes according as Azerbaijan, Russia, and Turkey join forces and invade Armenia, and the country is capitulated. Belarus actually pushes back Polish forces, taking more and more of the front, invading more and more with the help of Russia. Eastern Russia, since it's very pro-Russian, actually decides to hand themselves in. Now, this is the government of Eastern Ukraine doing this, not the people. Well, maybe the people, like over here, but they dominated the choice, really, I guess. And now Eastern Russia is gone, or Eastern Ukraine. With the border being along the massive river that runs through Ukraine, since Kiev is right across it, Kiev is captured. And just a little bit more fighting, and Ukraine split into two. If I fix the border, Ukraine surrenders. So now there is only, 4 countries left? Speaking of 4 countries, let's go back up here to our pal Finland. Still doing well. Yeah, they're just doing well. This is still a stalemate down here, really. They end up sweeping around and capturing the peninsula, which I think is called the Ekoli Peninsula, and all the army that was over in the peninsula start moving down more and more towards Russia, where they meet more and more Russian troops. With this, actually, Finland decides to make a peace agreement with Russia, saying they will only take a little bit of the peninsula. They won't take anything near St. Petersburg. All they want is they want Estonia to stay alive, which let's just yeah, they got obliterated. So they want Estonia to still be them, but they won't take St. Petersburg. They will only take this land if they let Estonia go. If they don't, they will demand the lands that they're at right now, plus maybe even more. So this is just stopped. I'm not gonna do it because that will undo everything, and well, that'll mess me up. So let's just finish over here. So there are rebels in Kaliningrad once again, and with this, they don't get put down because Russia, Belarus, and all of the red team is supplying the rebels. They connect with Belarus and, well, just the entire red force, and they split the blue team in two, going into Lithuania. Lithuania surrenders, and going into Latvia and approaching Riga. We capture Riga, splitting Latvia in two, and Latvia surrenders. And well, now there's only one country left. So with a massive push of probably bunch of troops, would probably beat the world record of 1940s Germany's ruler. Their invasion, which was like 3-point-something million. This is probably more than that because, well, Warsaw is invaded with a spearhead, and Poland surrenders. And there we go, the end of the blue team. Now if we... There we go. Now we're going to draw the borders. So first, let's start on east and move west for each country. So first thing to happen is, well, over here, let's say Armenia is now occupied, well, not occupied, but is now owned by Azerbaijan. And over here, Turkey, or not Turkey, Russia now owns Georgia. There we go. So basically now, let's move over here. So Estonia will keep being Estonia. They're gonna keep being them. But Finland gets this land. Does not get St. Petersburg. They only get this land because well, we all saw earlier what happened. What I explained. Finland didn't want all this land because they really wanted Estonia to live. So that's what they got. They got Estonia to live. So Finland and Estonia are still allies and still living. But over here, what happens now is, first of all, let's do Ukraine. There is the massive river, which I don't know where it is. I think it's here. There you go. The massive river that is splitting Ukraine in two is now the border between me and Russia. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, wait. I completely forgot about something. Let me draw that. Not Finland. Turkey gets this land. So all of this land goes to Turkey. Then obviously the massive river that takes away them. You know what? There. So this that obviously you guys couldn't see that, but I jumped. I actually jumped. I can't believe that. So yeah, that goes to Turkey. I'll just color it in later. This all goes to Russia. And this all goes to me. So let's color it in and erase the border. And then do Turkey's little claim. So basically, Turkey's goal here, I guess, is to really just, okay, I need to erase the border so it'll go. There we go. Will this work now? Boom. Okay. So now Turkey owns this. Basically, what Turkey is trying to do is just own the Black Sea. They just really want to own the Black Sea for some reason, as they own the entrance of the Black Sea, and now they own 50% of it. The other 50% is owned by Russia. So yeah. This is now not a border dispute, so let's just erase it. Since Ukraine is gone. So this is now Russia. Over here. Slovakia. They get all of these northern. This is weird. There you go. That works. There you go. So this is now Slovakia. Now with the rest of Hungary, well, I eat it. I eat hungry. I am hungry. For Hungary. So I eat Hungary, which I am hungry for. I swear I've said hungry probably more than 100 times this video. There we go. Now, Kaliningrad. Well, first let's go over the claims of, you know what, let's do the Balkans first, or the Baltics first, then do Poland. So, Estonia is left alone. Latvia is now going to be owned by Russia, and the same can be said by Lithuania, but it is owned by Belarus. And with this, Kaliningrad just joins Belarus as well. They'll just join Belarus since Russia and Belarus are probably the same country at this point. Now let's do Poland. Belarus obviously gets a lot of land since they played a massive role in this war, so they get all of this land. So they got all of this part of northeastern Poland. I get confused between my not north and south, my east and wests. So yeah, this is a very thick Belarus. So now the last thing is Slovakia's claim, which is little, but it's, well, there. There we go. And the last thing, this is looking like Romania with this little piece over here. And speaking of that piece goes to me. So I get all of this. And yeah, this is basically it for Poland. And there we go. Now I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Alright, so let's get a recap of this video in case you forgot everything. First thing that happened was there was an alliance. There was an alliance created with Egypt, Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia. Basically, if Turkey or Azerbaijan attempt to invade northern Africa, it's basically like how NATO works. A declaration of war on one means a declaration of war on all. I cannot speak at all. Then me and Turkey invaded Romania. Then I invaded Moldova, and then the massive war happened, which I got pieces out of Ukraine, Hungary, and Poland. Turkey got pieces out of Ukraine. That's really much all they got. Azerbaijan got claims in Armenia. Finland is now big and chunky over here, which Estonia is still alive because Finland wanted them to be. This is a very thick line. I don't know why it's that thick. Belarus, speaking of thick, Belarus is thick. They have Lithuania, a bit of Poland, and Kaliningrad now under the hands of Belarus. And last thing that happened that war is, well, Russia is now, Latvia is now a part of Russia. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you want. This is a very long video. As I'm recording this, it's, well, 30 minutes, so half an hour. That is very long. I'm sorry for it being this long if you actually stayed through that whole thing. It was probably bad, but anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, if you liked this video. So, yeah, I will see you all in the next video, which will be Sunday I'll see you all in the next video, which will be Thursday for an episode 5 of State Wars. But I will see you all in the next Sunday video also. That will not be a episode 3 of this. It will instead be basically just a World War III video where I'm going to be coloring in countries. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video, which will be Thursday. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video, which will be Thursday. Bye!